remember tomorrow on the test, it'll be a fill in the blank, so you'll have your given to you. But our given, we'll say our angle KLN is going to be congruent to angle MNL. And then also our side KN is going to be parallel to our side ML. So tomorrow when we're taking our test, our very first reasoning is always going to be given. Now the next thing that we're going to look for is we're going to look for on this triangle over here. After I should probably mark what I'm getting given there. We've got those two angles that were given. The next thing I'm going to look for is anything that I can tell is congruent without markings. So we've got our two triangles are sharing this side NL. So NL is going to be congruent to NL. And that is going to be because of our reflexive property. So NL is congruent to NL because of reflexive. And if you're doing this, you can abbreviate. As long as you know what it means, you're good to go. I will know what it means as well. So there we've got our NL is congruent to NL. Now so far we've got two parts of it are congruent. And just to kind of keep track, we've got an angle and we've got a side. We've got an angle and we've got a side. So we've got those two pieces congruent so far. So we still need one more. Now here's where the parallel lines come in. So we have a parallel right here, KN. We have another parallel right here, ML. And then that reflexive side we just found, that's kind of acting as your transversal. So when you have that, you now have alternate interior angles. So that would be this angle right here. And then this angle right here are also going to be congruent. So alternate interior angles will be congruent when we have parallel lines. So whenever we see this type of given, a parallel lines are given, that's right away going to mean that we have alternate interior angles in this problem. So we're going to have our angle KNL is going to be congruent to our triangle, or excuse me, angle MLN. And that's going to be because of alternate interior angles. Now I've got angle and a side, and now I've got a third angle. So I've got angle, side, angle. So now I'm just going to copy the exact same congruent statement, number 4 here. I'm going to copy triangle KLN is congruent to triangle MNL. And that's because of ASA. So if you haven't yet, you're going to probably want to write down each of our ways to prove. You got ASA, you got SSS, you got AAS, SAS, and HL. Those are our 5 ways that we can prove two triangles are congruent. And then we went over a CPCTC last Tuesday, where if you're trying to prove a side or an angle congruent, you can use that CPCTC. So I will stick around for a question answer session, but it is 8:30, so I'm going to let you break out on your own. We're continuing to work on our chapter review. You are good to go. Have a great rest of your day, and then I will be available for any other questions that we can go over for the rest of class until 8:55.